Dipshuki here with a review of the Voltron Legendary Defender, Legendary Black Lion, the core component of Voltron itself. So we've taken a look at all limbs thus far, and we can now finally take a look at the component of Voltron, the main component of Voltron, the Black Lion. Really cool. Obviously, this one is going to be a lot bigger. And by a lot bigger, I mean really only slightly bigger, and this one has a lot of electronic sounds and phrases, as you can see up here, if I am polite enough to raise the camera for you all. And so this one was $29.99 at my local Toys R Us. Let's go ahead, get it out of the box, and take a look at what we got. Of course, with this guy, you do have the little speeder, which is all black this time around, because of the fact that, oh, there goes Shiro. Where'd he go? There he is. Because it is a black lion, so naturally it is all black, unfortunately, but still looks very nice, and it feels like a better quality. It feels like a nice, more solid plastic than the rubber plastic of the other one, so that is definitely something. The cockpit area is right down here. That will swing open. There is the speaker for the electronics. Nice and hidden right there, which is actually really cool, and then this will just slot in. Like all the other ones, it'll tab in there actually very, very well. And then you just close it up, and there you go. Shiro's now inside the Black Lion. And here's our glorious Black Lion, and I absolutely love this toy. It is fantastic, to say the least. This is a hefty toy. He's got a ton of weight to him. There's no die cast or anything like that, but there is a lot of electronics in the abdomen for the sounds and stuff. So he's got quite a bit of heft to him, and I like that a lot. It feels like a good quality hefty toy. And it looks great too. You got a little bit more paint applications in this guy than you would on the other lions. You got some blue going on in the hip here. Got some really nice blue accents in the head, yellow eyes, red head crest. Really, really cool, and white muzzle, of course. His mouth does open. However, there is quite obviously a Voltron face greeting you in there. So you can't really get a good old roaring position or anything like that, but you can open it to about there on a display, and it doesn't look like anything too crazy. You can kind of see a mouth if you look at it right, but that is what it is. I don't think there really is anything they could have did to prevent that, but tail moves a little bit up here. You do have the wings back here that are on ratchets this way. A very soft ratchet going on this way, and then they could extend out as well. Mostly for posability with Voltron. So you just kind of raise them up. You can have them sweeping backward. You can have them kind of poking out a bit, whatever you want to do. Head, you have a up and down ratchet on the neck, and then you collapse his legs on accident because he just wants to fall over. Story of my life, right? So you got a up and down movement on the neck there. You do have up and down on the top of the neck where it meets the head. Unfortunately, no rotation or anything like that, and yes, that means that Voltron itself does not have any like neck articulation, which is definitely a bummer, but we'll get to that in tomorrow's Voltron video. But tight ratchets on the legs. You have hip right here. You do have a pivot right there at the thigh, which is really nice. You do have, again, very tight knee articulation. You got a joint right there, as well as a joint right down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation on the back feet alone. Up here, this entire black section swivels just like that, and then you do have rotation right there, and then down at the very end of the paw, which is a little bit harder to do. That ratchet is incredibly tight. So lots and lots of tight ratchet joints on on the Black Lion here, but it looks really, really nice. And here's just a look at Voltron's chest design on the underside of the Black Lion there. Really, really nice, and I keep saying that a lot, but there is an on and off switch right back here. No activation noise or anything. Batteries do come pre-installed. It looks like it'll take AAA's. Honestly, not 100% about that. But there is a button right here on the side of the Black Lion, and he will say a whole bunch of phrases with the push of a button. That's not a phrase, but you get what I mean.
Voltron is the only thing that can stop Zarkon.
And no, it's not Josh Keaton, like, whatsoever. But, hey, it's supposed to be Shiro at the very least.
Let's assemble Voltron and get rid of these Galra. Form Voltron! We need to increase firepower. Systems compromised. Now, we will destroy you. Now we go on the offensive. Let's light this thing up. Fire lasers! We will save the universe. Let's light this thing up. Fire lasers! Now we go on the offensive.
I think we hit them all. It is worth noting that the chest is a nice light up feature right there, which again is really cool. Not only does it have sounds.
Let's assemble Voltron and get rid of these Galra.
Let's do it with that beautiful light up chest. But very cool. And it also has little buttons. I don't know why I said pivots throughout the toy that will know when things are connected. Like down here, there's a little button.
Whatever you say, Shiro. Great work, team.
That was Hunk talking, at least the first line, because this is where the yellow lion goes. There's a button in there that'll activate green lion noises, blue lion down here, and red lion up here. So it'll know when you attach the lions and make appropriate, like, activation and, like, oh, I'm docking now sounds and stuff like that. Really cool engineering on this. I dig it a ton. Transformation into the body of Voltron is really easy. Just swing that tail back. It'll rest up right there. Even out the legs. You all know the Voltron drill. Just sort of make them as straight as possible. Up here, again, really easy. You just open up that flap. Don't hit the button. Otherwise, it'll make really weird noises. And those will just accordion inside of this compartment right here and close up, and then you want to make sure that those are under right there. Knew I was going to keep hitting the button. And then fold down the head just like so. It'll tab in place, and then getting the little horns up was difficult on the first try. I've done this transformation enough to where they're kind of loose now, but first try I was having problems with that. But there is your Voltron head, and then you can position the wings however you want, and I will show off some various positions in the Voltron combination video. But there is the Black Lion, and I love this one. Like I said several times in this video, I love this one a lot. I mean, it doesn't have cannons or firing missiles or anything along the lines of that, but it does have lights in the chest. It has a ton of sounds on its own, even more sounds once you start attaching the lions to form Voltron. And even more new sounds once everyone is attached and you form Voltron, and you can have even more sounds, which is honestly really incredible. Like the beginning of the box in the video, the beginning of the video, the box said 50 plus sounds, and it's not a lie whatsoever. This has a ton of sounds in it. And for only $30, it's a great value. Like I said, it has a quality to it. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. The ratchet joints are incredibly tight. You won't have loose joint problems at all with this thing. The combination is great, and we'll take a look at that tomorrow. But all in all, I absolutely love this one. It was the first line I picked up, and it definitely sold me on the quality of these legendary lion figures. Really awesome, and I can't wait to show you guys Voltron tomorrow. So that about does it for this review. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss a cool video like this one. And as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.